Hello, baby, welcome to Mr.Who Views. And today we're on Batman Kate Crusader Season 2, Episodes 6 to 10. And I forgot to mention in the last review that Bullock was demoted to a policeman because he took the fall for Flask killing Harvey Dent. It comes up again in uh and Dead Before Dawn for the Dawn, I think, or maybe I think it's Dead Before Dawn, but whatever. Hey, episode 6, some fear. It's a Scarecrow episode where Batman's trying to figure out how and why college students from uh, Gotham U are being scared to death. And then Harleen Quinzel helps out, and it turns out that Montoya had been harbored in the Harlequin. Oh yeah, and spoilers, I might have seen this. Yeah, I think it is a good episode, and the look for Scarecrow is different, but it's a gas mask. When is that not scary? And yeah, and one of the professors in Gotham U actually hitting on one of his female students. One's probably that still happened today in colleges, but I have Vicky Vale in this episode, and yes, he's person is very thirsty for Bruce, even leaving her phone number in the pictures that he asked for. Ugh, don't know. Oh yeah, the antidote for Scarecrow's toxin milk. Yeah, and the fear that Harley sees they're being locked up and Renee leaving her. But I guess her just staying in Renee's house is sort of like a imprisonment for her. Mm. And I think Harley talks too much and gives like psychological evaluations too much in this episode, especially when she's with Batman. But I guess that's just one of her quirks. And when Batman gets whammied by the feared toxin, they actually show him as an old man lying in bed while Gotham is on fire, but he fights against the fear. And yeah, and you have to end with the Hardy decided to get herself locked up. And yeah, I think this is a good episode. It does seem Harley Quinn again, and it don't really do that much with her relationship with Renee. But I don't know what they could do anything else and do so. He's sort of kissing at the end, so I think that's the closest they could do. But and the the part with the some Batman's fear was a great moment, and when the Batman actually affects Scarecrow with his own toxin, and he sees Batman as some sort of bat creature. Yeah, it's been done before, but it's just good all the time, and I bet if the cultists from the fourth episode of this season saw that, he actually think that Batman's after Barbatos, but I don't know. And we episode 7, Her Dark Reflection. Riddler kills this Flores, who was an ex-cop, leaving his daughter Rose by herself, and yeah, it has a nervous breakdown and becomes the villainess Torn. Yeah, I heard that she's actually an obscure Superman villain, and Rose is actually the second version of the character. And again, Torn seems to be hitting off with Eddie within like good for Eddie's girl Lucy, I think her name is. Yeah, they never give Lucy's a name in the episode, doesn't the end credits, but I guess it's just so how unimportant the Eddie sees her, since he only called the girl he's with a babe or baby or whatever. And there's a bit of a good scene where Alfred does reveal that he gets flowers from the from Rose's dad's shop, and turned out he actually puts the flowers on the Wayne's grave, and Bruce didn't know, thought that the cemetery does that, but yeah, but feeling a bit guilty, blah blah blah. And yeah, and Thorn would take care of Riddler after Batman goes to Riddler's club, Tumpers, or no, not Tumpers, Stumpers, yeah, Stumpers, and yeah, and his Riddler's old girlfriend says some known that sees lost Eddie, and yeah, with Riddler gone, that does leave his men, and yeah, a certain clown hires him. Mm. I do think that a decent episode. I do quite like the part when Batman says to Alfred when he shows that he figured out that Torn and Rose are the same person, that, and tells him it only takes one bad day. Usually it's a Joker says that, but mm. And just so that Rose and Bruce are kind of mirrors for each other. Like they both suffered a bad day, and shows them in bed, and they just changing a bit, but in different ways, but whatever. Yeah, I think it's a good episode, but probably one of the weaker episodes. I already one that I've watched over and over again, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, Zero Hour is just a great episode, since it brings back uh, Carrie Kelly, who got adopted after or sometime after the Halloween episode season 1. And Bullock is just always bring, like, he said he brought her home after curfew 4 times now, and he just sees orphans as little delinquents and that. I don't know if Carrie Kelly's adopted parents. She sneaks out during the middle of the night as the vigilante or hero known as the Crime Smasher. And yes, he's dressed up like a grey ghost, and says one of the lines over and over again. Yes, he's a fan. And yeah, some of the crimes he smashes is finding a lost dog that's owned by an old woman, and when some people were up to like break into it, like a store or something, he throws like firecrackers or whatever, and he practices her aim with her trusty slingshot. But he come across a case of Batman. He's also trying to solve to do with Mr. Zero, the crime industry's person to take care of of bodies by making them into frozen statues. And yeah, I think Chemical Kristen does a good job as Mr. Zero. I just think he just great and just and especially when he sees the the ice statues of real people as his art and sees Batman as his masterpiece. And yeah, and the scene where Batman is trying to get Crime Master or Carrie Kelly to go home, I do think he is a bit harsh, but I can understand why you don't want something like Carrie Kelly to be a part of something like this. And both catches Kelly when she's in her Crime Master costume. And yeah, it is a bit good scene where Kelly tells Bullock what he sees, man, and he was gonna punch her, but he stopped himself. Just showing that even the Bullock, who's done a lot of the shady or does some bad stuff, does have a bit of a line that he doesn't cross. Yeah, and KK or Crime Passer does continue her investigation into Mr. Zero and says that Batman being turned into a frozen statue. And yeah, definitely find the statue of Rupert Thorne. And yeah, there's a fight, and yeah, Mr. Zero freaking out that Crime Passer ruined one of his artworks. It's kind of good. I also like the scene where Batman and Kelly say the line from The Great Ghost. Batman said Vince, and it's just good. And Batman saying when Kelly said that he likes the Great Ghost films as well. And he was says a long time ago they're inspiring, and when he tries to thank her for saving them, and I think he's gonna apologize for what he said, he just disappears. Also, like the line where Kelly calls Mr. Zero a rip off Boris Carlo. Uh, yeah, it's good, and yeah, Bullock sees Kelly again trying to get back home, and just make it just when Bullock is at her house, and yeah, I do find a little funny. They get out Brett when he says after the little girl. Yeah. And yeah, Batman does try to get Mrs. Zero to snitch who hired him to literally ice Rupert Thorne. But before Zero can say anything, he gets shot in the head. Even though he has like a device to keep him cool or whatever. Yeah, I don't wonder if this was supposed to be like this sort of version of Mister Freeze or I think Mister Freeze was called Mister Zero at one point in comics, but I can't remember. Hmm, whatever. And yeah, and now to episodes 9 and 10, the big two-part finale, Dead Before Dawn, and Laugh of the Dead or something like that. And it's where Joker finally shows up, and yeah, he just start by infecting Hattie with his laughing toxin, and his men they just icing all of her production staff, and him gone on TV declaring that he's gonna take gonna take the life of the mayor of Gotham City. And I like the way Alfred records the Joker on TV. He just takes like a projector and films it. I think that that'd be a way to record something back then, but I don't think it's good. And yeah, Gordon did put Renee on the task of protecting the mayor. I bring it to safe help, but the mayor overrules her and has a Flask take care of it. And yeah, Flask just brings the mayor to a place where he's comfortable, not safe. Yeah, I don't know. Batman does recognize one of the guys that the Joker has as one of the Riddler's men, so he goes to Stumpers. And I do kind of like the scene where it looks like the Joker's there playing solitaire, but trying to be a guy in makeup to make him think it was the Joker. Kind of reminds me of the part in the kind of joke what happened, and the Joker actually infected the man, and yeah, it took him a while for Batman to find where Flask is, but eventually he does, and yeah, the American's infected as well, but yeah, he isn't. The Joker isn't done since the corpses of the mayor and Hattie do sit up and infect the coroner and the police there, including Bullock. And yeah, it turned out that Batman and Alfred have the corpse of Rupert Thorne, and it sits up so well, and laughing gas comes out of his mouth and infects Alfred. And yeah, it turned out the Joker mixed in his own chemicals with the blockbuster formula. Yeah, the people that are infected are laughing brutes now, like big ones. And yeah, Alfred just fighting Batman and just said tell him what his darkest thoughts about Bruce are. And yeah, it's good. And luckily, Alfred was working on an antitoxin. Bruce able to use it on him, but yeah, the infection gets to the police station, and later on, all over Gotham, including Commissioner Gordon at one point. And I do like when Bullock actually infects one of Barber's clients. Yes, he gets on he sort of with hands and knees on the ground and twists his neck back as he's walking. And then John Maggio as Bullock being infected is pretty good. So he just looked like for Flash and probably tried to ice him or infect him well. And Flash think he took our bullet by firing some bullets into him, but yeah, that doesn't really work, and he keeps doing it even though Bullock has him by the throat. Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, while Renee and Barbara are trying to get the non-infected residents of Gotham to safety, Batman has a conversation with the Joker in a clock tower. And yeah, this Joker, yeah, I think he is pretty good. Yeah, he's not a laughing lunatic like some other versions, but they did base like the look and I think the characteristics of this Joker on the actor that was in The Man Who Laughs, and they did give him like a soft German accent, and this Joker seems to think himself as a teacher and sees himself and Batman as the same. You can see that, or you can clearly see that when keeps calling Batman brother, and he does say he sees himself as somewhat of a teacher at some point, and he calls the little people ants or vermin. And in turn, the Joker has only been in Gotham City for a few months, so I'm guessing this version wouldn't like uh, thrown fell in or whatever by Batman or whatever, in like in a toxic chemicals. But he does see himself as an agent of like chaos, and him and Batman have a bit of a debate of what the way what he is. Like he does get mad when Batman calls him a monster and saying that that Batman doesn't seem like this. Like you don't understand why like ordinary people do, but you don't want Batman to see him like that. And he keeps saying that Batman doesn't need anything or anybody but him. But Batman does prove that he isn't alone when Alfred on a plane releases the antitoxin through the city. Yeah. And yeah, hearing Batman laugh was a little weird, but ugh, it happens. And then when everything was done, Joker was gonna leave Batman alone and Batman threw the Batarang, but Joker just does it. But yeah, I sort of realized that boomerangs come back because the Batarang actually hits some like beams or something and just impales the Joker in the back. But yeah, Joker thinking Batman hasn't really won and jokes on him. And when he's about to fall into like off the clock tower and into the blue mist, he finally laughs. Yeah, and the next day, Batman says they need to find the Joker's body to Gordon, and Gordon does knows that this incident that really changed Batman a bit. But Renee and Barbara saying that he's a counted as a win, and Renee has to call him Crusader, and Gordon saying they'll all be here to protect Gotham. I am Bullock and Flash actually in the hospital together, and Bullock doesn't remember anything, and he thinks he and Flask fought off the crazy people uh, together. Since the doctor said he found them together, but Flask already tell him what really happened, but um, whatever. And yeah, this two-part finale was just great, much crazier than the one from the first season. And I do think the Joker was good. Sometimes you have to look out for like the quiet uh, crazies rather than the bombastic ones. And the Joker does seem like a threat in this, and yes, it does seem similar to Batman, but this is based in the golden era of comics, and the Joker didn't really smile like that much in his introduction story in Batman #1. I think that's where they're taking it from. And yeah, I think the actor playing the Joker did a great job in the role. And yeah, I haven't heard if they got a season 3, but hopefully they did. And yeah, I do think the season is good. I don't know if it's as good or better than season 1, but I don't know why they keep killing off most of their bad guys. Like the only ones that seem to be left are the female ones. Ugh. Well, except for Hattie, but she wasn't really a, a villain, just a bit of an antagonist, but whatever. And if you do get season 3, I just wonder what they're gonna do with it. Would they bring in like a Ra's al Ghul or find a way to actually bring back Get You Go Strange or something, but just had to wait and see. And yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to share this video and any other of my videos I watch to anyone you want. And also remember to check out my community tab. You can go on my channel, press the post to see what's on there, or you go on the recommended section of YouTube. I usually inform people who are or aren't subscribed to me when my videos are up there, or they might be interested in polls that I put up. Well, if you're not, that's okay, and that's the next time. I'll see you, and I'll see you guys later.